Okay, so last time we played Lisa was a while ago. This game is very dark, very sad. Bullied kid, beaten by his father. I think we burned some orphans to death. Stuff happens in this game, but it sort of has that Earthbound feel to it, where it turn it down a little. The game's quite loud. It makes fun of itself pretty regularly. Combat system's very Earthboundy as well. It's forced by the game to burn the orphans. I know, right? Apparently someone patched it in so you could save them. The main character is the father, sort of, to the last living child, basically. I'm gonna try using the keyboard instead. That's better. Last living little girl, I should say. It's kind of like a Children of Men situation. There may be little boys, but it's a little baby we were taking care of. She's a girl, and now we're really concerned for her health. Armstrong style. Lucha. Discuss powers, discuss techniques. Nern's pretty useless. Charge shot, let's try it. There's specific combos that I can do with Brad that do additional damage, right? Save the frames, kill the orphans. Brad is no longer happy. Right, I've been having to consume this resource called joy. Oh, I got my ass kicked there, jeez. Alright. Back to my story. My head is unstoppable. That's one for the books. Sweet lemon tea. Alright, we got some joy, which is nice, because the main character is addicted to it. It's basically like drugs, best way I can interpret it. Trash bag shawl. Okay. Oh, he's still dead. Shawl made out of a trash bag. It produces a stench. Hey, if you're new to the stream, I'm Marstead. I'm trying to beat every awesome game ever made. I believe there's so many awesome games out there that it's impossible for any one person to play all of them, let alone beat them, but that's job security for me. If you'd like to see a list of all the games we played on stream so far, you can go to games.marstead.com. There's a VOD list for everything we've done. You can also vote for the next awesome game. See how you can do so at vote.marstead.com. Welcome. It's good to have you. Is there an easy way for me to resurrect dead party members? Because I think I'm kind of just screwed. This drug makes you feel nothing. I like this game transitioning from side-scrolling sequences like this. This is an RPG Maker game, and it's really impressive that they got this to work in RPG Maker of all tools. Sure. You got the Trust for Suckers manual. Manual on trust. Presumably I can only use that on a living character. Sleeping returns the party to full. Okay. I'll try to find a place where I can sleep. Happier now that the world has ended. Hopes my wife and kids aren't here. I can use empty bottles to get soup, that's right. Try buying some for me, I dare you. I just used up all my mags investing with that one guy. He won't automatically try to drop down, will he? Party time, Drunkomania. Oh, there's a bunch of empty bottles in there. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get like a progression ability that'll let me climb up areas like that in the future. Tell Mind Eagle, he's a bit of a prick. I like the art in this game too. These guys were creepy. It's very like post-apocalyptic. I'm looking for a place to sleep so that the main character can get healed here. We've already explored most of these areas, but... Well, hi. See, stuff like that's very Earthbound-y. I guess Earthbound is a little bit dark at times. Mother 3 is incredibly dark against a backdrop of goofy stuff and characters like that. Like that's almost more what games like Undertale and this one are referencing or being an homage to. Like the effort to the different sound effects when walking on that. Oh, this is really funny. This is the guy that gave me a technique for repeatedly falling off of this. It was like the sequence in Earthbound where Pooh has to go, like, meditate. Alright, I'm gonna still look for places where I can heal here. Don't think it's over this way. It didn't look like there was one in the town that had the music playing. We could try backtracking a little bit further. For some reason, I feel like if you go for quirky humor, when you do decide to be dark, it feels a lot more impactful. And there's very little fiction that's able to pull off both of them, being both quirky and very intense. I think Undertale definitely succeeded. Hey, maybe I can rest in here and let me check this house. Oh man, I think we talked about this last time. This is bump the lamp, right? There's no need for them to have spent the effort on changing the shadow of the main character when he moves past the candle on the ground. They call it bump the lamp because of a sequence in Roger Rabbit where they didn't have to do it, but they have Bob Hoskins bump his head on a lamp so he starts moving in circles. And they have to be very specific. They have to animate all of Roger Rabbit's cartoon shadows precisely around it. It's like, it wasn't necessary to do, but it added a lot to the sequence. Where can I climb up on that? That's interesting. Not sure that coming in here actually affords me anything new, does it? There's no loot to be found. I can't climb up further if I jump on this thing. Roger Rabbit is outstanding. One of the greatest films of all times. Oh, I already got the loot that was here? Okay, thanks. I'm just trying to find a place to rest. I often find people for hire in bars. Right, that's why I have a full party right now. I think I got a luchador from that. There's a lot of party members in this. Getting drunk rules. Well, this is where I fought the guy that, like, one-shot me. I'm glad the game doesn't end when he's dead. What the heck was that? Alright, well, we got more soup bottles. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, Teddy. It's pretty wild. It's super duper dark. I'm not gonna go back to that cave just yet. There's another path by the town that I could go down. This game will straight up game over you if you walk off the edge of a cliff, too. There's no invisible walls. It's not that kind of game. I like that it just lets you climb on anything like that. That's pretty great. That would be a fall to my death almost for sure. I never get tired of that animation. It's just so abrupt. Right, I guess we'll go back in the caves and see what we can find. I don't think I have too many other areas to explore. Yeah. So one-man projects can be really impressive. Undertale is also pretty much just Toby, right? We still can't jump that. I don't know if we're ever going to be able to. Let's find her. Rando's army is taken over. Toby and a few artist friends, yeah. Whole mob of guys ran through here going up with a girl. Three dudes with amazing hair found the girl. Yeah, so we already did that because I already went to the factory, but now it's not accessible anymore. Can't cross the bridge anymore. One-person projects make you feel bad about yourself. I know. I still feel like any of them would benefit from an editor, right? That's usually the biggest problem with... Oh, that's right, there's a bunch of enemies in this hallway that kick my ass, so I can't risk going through there right now. I will happily accept a tip as to where to go next. I think there were some really snakes out here that kick your ass. So you have to like level up before you can handle it. This snake in particular. It's great the way the enemies work in this game. Like there's some pretty over-the-top enemies, then you run into this snake that just one-shots your entire party. They're not kidding when they say turn back. Okay. I like the story choice to do that. All the different status effects. Cool pick, huh? I was starting to get a little lost right about now when we played it last time too, so especially we'll appreciate tips. What's up, chicken fellow? Place to rest to my left from here? Okay. How about progression? I haven't gotten any progression upgrades if they exist. Thank you. That choice of music, too. Yeah. This is the Orphans game. Fill up that soup. Yeah, that would work. Eternus, so it's one of those 4 doors I should be going through. Oh, so I actually do need to level up in order to be able to survive the area with the snakes and the other really strong enemies. Okay, that's good to know. This is Eternus. So there's 4 doors. 4th door with the skulls. Okay, thanks. Oh, I thought I was getting my ass kicked in here before. There were random battles. They weren't quite as bad as the snakes. They were still pretty dangerous, if I recall. Maybe that's just what I'm supposed to do, is spend time in here leveling up on these things. Should look up my pissed combos. Looks like left right is a combo. Alright, it's not as bad as it was last time we were in here. That is iron. Ass is a combo. Right. AAW, WASD, ASSD, WWS, DDA. Let's go for DDA. We want to stun dudes. It shouldn't actually require grinding? Okay. No. I think the difference now that I'm attempting at Eternus is that I got new party members. So it's a lot easier when you actually have 4 characters and Brad's not the only one doing damage. Rando should do the Lisa ass combo. Nice, Teddy. But these guys probably all fought me last time I came through here too, right? And they kicked my ass? Yo. Yeah, I remember this now. Porky, leave him alone. I love the character art in this game. Looking for somebody. I don't want any trouble. The way he moves towards you. Done fucked up. Alright, we'll see if this goes better this time. Flying headbutt. Ghost Story. What are their names? Porky Roy, Mystic Pete, Oak Tree Steve, Hoops Jardine, Lance Gravies. Bomb Arrow. I'll burn as many of them down here as I possibly can, I guess. Vibrates with Rage. Alright, that's doing better than last time. No stun that time, though. Keep trying to buff people's TP, I guess. That used almost all of his TP there. Okay. Ass, ass, ass. Yeah. No, I definitely have picked up on that the combat's... It could almost not exist in the game and it would work just as well, since there's not a lot of attention paid to it, right? Which is totally fine by me. If anything, I'd be down with the game having basically no combat or, like, story combat. I think that's something that Undertale did really, really well. That bomb arrow is the bee's knees. Okay, we just needed extra party members to be able to win here. That's really what we needed. It's not so bad. Nern's actually doing decent damage when he attacks now, too. Astounded by your stupidity. If you're gonna do a short experience like this game, I feel like something like Undertale works a little bit better. Oh, the fights are still really funny, and the game mechanics are funny too. I feel like the game is commenting on RPG combat, you know, in the same way that Undertale comments on experience points. Brad, stop bleeding. Oh boy. Alright. That's really exciting. That's the best progress we've made there. They should stay dead. I get a save point. That's nice. Thanks for the tip. I was worried about being stuck for a while. I love the soundtrack in this game, too. Oh, he needs drugs. Okay. He's pretty useless if he hasn't had his drugs. It's like this game's version of homesickness. Yeah, clever. That's really cool. Yeah. 12 magazines. Fire bombs, nice. Yeah, definitely not meant to think of it as, like, serious JRPG combat. I totally agree. It certainly doesn't take itself seriously either, you know? I'm really happy to hear that it doesn't expect any grinding. Sounds like the benefits from leveling up are pretty mild. The more important thing, the reason that battle was doable wasn't because I had leveled up, it was because I have 4 people in my party instead of 1 character and 1 useless character, which is what we were dealing with earlier. Get down to this guy, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can get over there. Try dropping this way. I like this platforming element of the game. Feels cool. My name is Treats Needy. I'm a treasure hunter. Rumor has it this cave has some sick loot hidden in it, but I just can't find it. I think it's right next to you, dude. Or unless he was talking about the one that I found over to the left. Terry Hintz is the best. He's getting better. He's funny. I just mean from a combat perspective, I was getting my ass kicked because he was sitting there tripping and doing 2 damage. He's basically your picky character. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, dude, what's up? I love this song. Reminds me of my youth. Perfect moment. I hope nobody ever comes and ruins it. I gotta murder him. It's depressing. Does TP stick around from combat to combat? Like, can I fill up his combat here? There's TP here and have it carry over to the next battle? It does, okay. Good night forever. Aw, poor guy. I love that the hint man joins your party. It's fantastic. I remember that song reminding us of our youth. Hey, it's a generator. Looks like one. It's post-apocalypse. You gotta have generators everywhere. Alright, so a piece of loot down there and I might want to get. Oh, I see where I am now. Animation's fantastic. Songs like this are pretty crazy too, because like the volume of the percussion is so much louder than the rest of the song. Whoa. Skip Dreamer. I love all the character names in this too. I keep trying to build up his TP so that he's maxed out for the future when it matters. Alright, we want to get that stun whenever possible. I think the thing I'm most impressed about this game is that it's an RPG Maker game. Like, they really... Please don't mess with my corpse. They really tore RPG Maker apart to make this. And from the Shantae games. This guy's probably another enemy, right? Trying to save my healing items since I can make it back to a tent pretty easily. Saw what you did over there with the boys. I don't want none of that. I'll tell you something good if you leave me alone. Alright, tell me. Air spray is very flammable. What? That's good advice. People with a lot of product in their hair are flammable. Okay, good looking out. I guess that is good advice. That suggests that there's a way to get up to get to the generator. Yeah. I really like games and that push their engine, you know, rather than developing a new one or use one that's a little bit more appropriate for it. We had the bump the lamp sequence. This game is full of little bump the lamp sequences like that. Watch it never come up ever again. That would be very Earthboundy. Huh. That's not great. Probably gonna have to drop off a ledge to get back out of here. I think I understand now. So I can drop off this ledge, right? Ugh. 50 damage. Which probably killed a party member, yeah. So I'm gonna go back and try to rest at that tent that's all the way back a couple screens here. Do-do-do. I love all their walk cycles, just like their feet are moving under a static torso and head. Does his character model change at all throughout the game? Like, does he get worse injuries on his face? I don't think so. DDA. It's the one that can potentially stun. Oh, Brad can't do any damage because he's craving joy again. Shoot. Thanks. That's why I was having trouble in this room, I think, last time. Sweet. For sure, I think you were letting me figure it out. Howdy, fella. I got more room for soup over here. So many bottles of soup. Oh, I took all the soup. Shit. Church music when you rest. It's so at odds with the rest of the game. Thanks, buddy. Good looking out, mustache fella. I will save and we'll go back to progressing back where we were before. Got full resources. It's not full resources though, right? I'm guessing Olin doesn't get like free TP out of all that. Oh, Terry Hints. I feel the right thing to do with Terry Hints is to make him like really, really powerful in the end game only. Rotten hell, Dale Spooner. Shadowy thing. Just keep doing the same thing. Should be okay. Nice job. That's one for the books. Oh, he just got a new power. What does it do? Earn finger beam. Concentration of energy blast from the finger. Okay. I love their classes too. Orator. That element of this game reminds me a lot of Barkley Shut Up and Jam Gaiden, Chapter 1 of the Hoops Barkley saga. I really hope Chapter 2 comes out and it's not vaporware. It looks like it's actually potentially going to be a good game. Yeah. Well, something about Barkley 2 that just cracks me up is like zeal is a statistic. And piety. It's like, oh my god. There's just something about goofy, obtuse, like JRPG statistics that tickles me. Turn back. I'm gonna take that pretty seriously so far. Although it is the same... Yeah, Shenmue 3 will come out first. Oh, it's an inn. Watch over you for 10 magazines. You don't know me. I'll get a chance to recruit more people. Did it get delayed again? See ya, Teddy. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you around. Minor boss, he inherited this gang from his brother, and he thinks the name is lame, so he acts tough. We're harmless. About that. We are the schoolboy shufflers. Math's just lesson, you get the slip, pal. I ain't talking detention. Like, it's a bunch of kids that never actually grew up. I guess that's literally what's going on, right? Because their shirts are all too small for them. Honestly surprised you even found us in here. You must be really awesome at adventuring. Tell you what, Rando's army set up camp to find that girl. You cleared all the rando guys in this area, I'll let you pass. Loaded with gasoline. You look the kind of guy that sniffs gas. 4 guys roaming in the caves around here. Oh, so I gotta go kill the guy who I spared earlier. That's sad. Yeah, I agree, Spiky. This game has a couple points where the sound is a little bit janky. Presumably on purpose, but sometimes it's like distractingly bad. How'd you find us? You must be a pretty smooth guy. I like that. Yeah, it's also much louder than the rest of the song up to that point. Paranoia, one of the main skills is bootlicking. Oh, it cracks me up. This guy's just gonna chill in Day Spa Henning. DDA attack here. Fade. Rude. No stun for me, fortunately. The luchador guy just keeps like falling over as he attacks. Stash is a good stat, yeah. Oh, he just woke up. Nash. Yeah, Vim. Actually, that's really what attracted me a lot to like Problem Sleuth and Homestuck, because it's lots of jokes about shit like that, right? Like Vim as a statistic and like your strife specifists. I've always tried to describe what it is about that that's funny to me. It might just be that it's like it takes itself way more seriously than it should. Really, we're gonna track the piety stat for this b-baller character. Okay, so it said that there were 4 dudes left. I remember one guy. Let me see if I can get to him here. Hey, welcome back, Kai Mom. Panache just changes your animations. That would be perfect. I gotta get to him from down here. That's right. Apparently, I gotta go murder him. Hey buddy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I know we had a deal. I'm a bad person. Aw, nice, Kai Mom. Yeah, animation of you falling flat on your face. It's just really fast, right? I think it's one of my favorite parts about it. Just like, just happens. Oh, 4 total, not 4 left. Okay, thank you very much. I thought it was 4 left. In that case, I think I've killed all of them. I would have spent a bunch of time on it then. In a way, I feel like this is almost a more realistic view of a childless future, like a male-only future, than something like Handmaid's Tale or Children of Men. I actually did it. Thanks, bud. Use the gas in the generator to make a firebomb. Oh, I use empty bottles for that. That or soup. Interesting. Okay. Low confidence in society. I know, right? Handmaid's Tale freaks me out. I can't watch more than one episode. Like, sometimes it's a little over the top, but it's just real enough to be really distressing. Drink all the soup. Oh, does that give me my empty bottles back? I can do that real fast. I'm not using it for anything. I'm not routinely getting into combats where I need to heal. Bottle of soup. It does give it back. Very nice. Oh, that was everything. Oh, no, you're good. Maybe it would matter. I only had one more to pick up anyway, so... They're all still in here. Okie dokie. So I think now I want to go back to the warehouse, right? Maybe I can get in there with all these firebombs. Found another firebomb just lying around. Nash is a stat in 7th C. Controls the number of actions your character has in a round. Ah, camera focuses on you more often. That's clever. I like that concept. Still don't think I can handle the snakes. I'm not going to mess around with that right now. Oh, you think so? Alright, I can try it. It's a cool way to do actions, too. I like it. Should I technically be waiting to do their combo until the end of the turn? So, like, just kind of dork around and then end with a combo? Brad's still useless right now, unfortunately. Because of his drug addiction. I think his drug addiction is healed when you rest, though. Sneak back and do that real fast. Let's find her. Problem being the best stat. Yeah. Thanks for the tent. Hello. What's grooving? Alright, snake door was down here, so I can find it. Extroversion, agreeableness, conscientiousness, neuroticism, openness to experience. This may have been the snake door. Yeah, let's give it a try. Tackle Rush is my newest one. SAWD. It's actually a pretty sweet song. $209 damage, nice. In the dream there. Oh, snake gets worse when it bares its fangs. If I could stun it there, that would be fantastic. SAWD. Oh, that would be great with effects. Horse stance. Okay. What's horse stance? This game is goofy. Assume a sturdy horse stance. Increases SP. Okay. SAWD. He fell down. Trying to get up. He spins around. There's like a nice little comedic pause there before he does that attack. I'll have to use him to refresh some of Rage's SP at some point. I do like the Legend of Legaia style combo-based combat. Hey, there's a stun after, it doesn't matter anymore, but that's okay. Hey, we still got a ways to go. There's something in this spot back here. Let's try to get it here. This is one of the only areas in the game that seems to have random battles. Just in that cave earlier with the shadow enemies. Come on, stun. No dice. Oh, I didn't get the discuss powers for him. Oh, it's just a different floor texture. Okay. Only right there, though, which is interesting. Let's try doing it now, since Olin can use his bomb arrow the first turn. Curious how much of an SP gain it's going to be, though. Miss! Bummer. Wow. The damage on that is pretty all over the place. 45 SP. It's pretty good. Hey, we got our stun off. Bad timing on it, but still I'll take it. Best techniques. Hope I can heal Olin a little bit before the next combat. He doesn't take that poison damage and die. A sec. 300 HP, 500 HP, 200 SP. Capable of getting you drunk. You're an idiot. The end. That was the thing I invested in. That's funny. I don't think I have any antidotes. Okay. So... use potato liquor. Okay. Right on. Man laying in grass. The music is super intense. And then it's not. Cigarette is an antidote in this game? Did I do wrong? Sorry, guy. Fancy perfume. They really want to make sure you don't cheese your way through this area. Got a nice crit in the middle of all that. Lucky miss. Oops. Wrong order, that's okay. I have a real life, pretty intense fear of tall grass. Tall grass and mice are my two biggest fears, I think. Oh, I didn't even notice it said it heals poison. Oops. Oh, it already wore off naturally. Okay. Let's do the bottle of soup. That's fine. And the ocean. The deep ocean. Mice, tall grass, thalassophobia. But that's it. And people. Basically everything. I wasted the soup. Oh well, I didn't know it was going to be there. No such thing as a free stay at the inn. If you want your guy back, come find us. The Blue Rockets. Who'd he take? No! You took my best character! And now I've got Terry Hintz back. Yay. I haven't met the Blue Rockets yet, have I? Oh my god, this mutant guy. Watch this beast kill dozens. At this moment, I can just sit here and stare into its eyes. Creepy. Firebombs and good men. Terry Hintz doesn't even technically show in the party, I guess. Got one of those things. Whew. Yikes. Can he not scream like that? Good lord. Crying deeply. Ugh. Yikes. Good call on the recommendation of getting more of these things. The firebombs. Stun would be great. Coughed up blood. Ugh. That's so gross. No stun. Didn't die, though. Hey! Burning effects. Too bad Nern's not gonna get any XP. Whew. Poor thing. No kidding. There's just always this risk to resting, basically. Oh, they kidnap another one of my party members. Watch your back. I just need to find a save point. Hopefully there's one near here. That was a lot of snake fighting and hard boss fight. Found a child's bicycle. Okay. It's very, earthboundy. It'd be funny if it's like, you immediately can't use it because you got too many people in your party. Does that just, let me move more quickly, or does it confer any, like, progression benefits? It's so small. Looks like it maybe... Oh, disregard. I was about to say it looks like it might remove the chance of getting into random battles. That is not the case. Rapid arrow. Try that. No stun still. Finger beam. Oh, he has a finger beam, but okay. Okay, discuss powers, techniques. They get a little bit more damage from the rapid attack? I'm not sure though. I did that in the wrong order. That's okay. I guess if all the arrows hit, it's better damage. I get a chance for all of them to crit though, which is pretty nice. Huh. Random battles in this game must not be based on a step counter. Maybe it's time-based? That or the bicycle reduces the encounter rate. I guess either of those could be true. Nice crit there. Finger beam. Holy shit, nerd. This dude is buff. Alright, can I actually get to the blue rockets? His little wheelie over the edge. That's great. Get my party member back. I don't remember. That's pretty great. They're in cave 1. Okay, thank you. It looks like you jump a square when you... Ah, cute. Okay, so it is a progression upgrade. Nice. Maybe through this path up here. No humans allowed. The hell? Okay. Squirrely man. Alright. Nice, landing all 3 hits. On stun. Tackle is DDW. You can try doing that instead since stun isn't really happening lately. Oh, that can knock them down. The other guy's tackle, that's nice. It's pretty good damage, too. And just sits in a stool and does his thing, right? Ouch. Squirrel Man is really strong. Frighteningly so. I should be using the rapid attack, since he doesn't dodge very often. Ah, shit. He was a good source of DPS for me. Oh, we did fall on him. We got a critical hit right when Olin died, of course. So he didn't give a ton of XP, though. Poor sad squirrel. Beastborn reluctantly joined your party. Oh, cool. He's a wild man. They'll have stench. It's an accessory. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. Whoops. I was gonna do that before I went and saved. Skills. Paralyzing Whip. Critter Bite. Okay, good. Yeah, Squirrel Curl is the most broken character. Squirrel Jerky. Thanks. Probably get a double jump at some point, too. You can beat Thanos and Doctor Doom easily. Alright, this might be our save point that we rely on. I'm going to explore for another 2.5 minutes, but I don't think we'll get close enough to another one. But I can pick up from where to go next time we play. Whoa! Suffered a serious head injury. Your SP and luck has decreased. There's just a risk of that happening whenever I sleep, right? I think it mentioned that sleeping can be dangerous. That's a bummer. It's kind of cool, though. Is that just based on how many times I rested there, or is there a higher and higher chance for that to happen the more you're playing? This is kind of a nothing is safe kind of game. It's just completely random. Wow. Is it the Blue Rocket's bar is the one that I need to go to? Oh yeah, Blue Rocket. Whoa, he actually came. He looks mad. Keep that knife on him, stick to the plan. Want your boy back? It'll cost you 100 dirty mags, or your pal gets the knife. You're dead. Oh no, they killed him! Alright, well now I know that I gotta pay him if I want to get that character back. Music here is pretty great. We'll see how it goes for next time. Like, this game plays around with your expectations around that sort of thing, too. A lot of other games would, no, you can save them. You can stop them. Nope, not this one. Was them kidnapping a character scripted? Guess I might end up using Beastborn more than him anyway. It's cool that they have so many characters for that purpose. Jerry Humphrey. Also random, including who they chose. That's cool. I kind of like that it's random. The way Jerry Humphrey died, like he was like Kefka or something with the slow fade out. And that's time for Lisa, everybody. We'll pick up from here next time we play it from that last save point I made. Give me a quick sec to get the next game set up, which is Vanquish. Be back soon. Thanks, Eternus, for adding Lisa. It's a really cool game. I've been wanting to play it for a long time.